None of us wishes to entrust our liberty to a man in a white laboratory coat, armed with a computer and a roll of ballpoint pens in his pocket, if he doesn't share in our humanity.
Footbags. Footbags.
Footbags. Live and direct. Because once again, we find ourselves at 8 p.m. on a Sunday evening here on the Cold Rhymes Twitch channel. That means Footbags live from the depths. My name is Footbags. This is the depths. Welcome to the depths. It's my basement. It's literally deeper than ground level anyways. Right here. Where I am above sea level, who knows? No idea. Don't care. I'm in the depths, and that's what counts the most, because it's the name of what I'm doing. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully rad. Hopefully extra rad. Double rad, maybe? I hope it's going good. I'm just clicking buttons and doing stuff around. That's right about now. We always, here on Footbags Live from the Depths, I like to have a little something going on in the background for your rods and cones. Sometimes it's a little hard on the eyes. I try not to go too far, make it ruined or whatever. This one tonight is for the mans, right there. That guy. Big up that guy. He ain't with us no more, as of recently. So this one's in tribute. 5 points for everybody tonight. 5 points. If you're rolling through the depths, if you check this out, if you even look at what's going on the back wall here, you've earned yourself 5 points tonight. Everybody give yourself 5 points. There's a dog bark. Everything's going to be grand.
Footbags.
That says Footbags. All right, we're in good shape. If you've never seen Footbags Live from the Depths before, here on Footbags Live from the Depths, we just make some beats. We make some song-ish type things. We layer stuff up. We find parts that work and parts that don't. Sometimes we take the parts that don't and try and make them work anyways. Square peg, round hole type scenario. But I like to try and work with those impossible seeming samples or sounds because you never know. You might just be able to flip it a certain way, and it goes from impossible to impossibly rad, or even, passable. In which case, you've done the impossible. You've made something that maybe not everyone, but some people would consider not workable, not usable, and you use it. You do something with it. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and you got to know when to scrap the sample and try and find something else. One way you can't go wrong at all, and here on Footbags Live from the Depths, this has been a bit of a go-to, but I haven't done it in a while. Usually one of the first things I do is I come over here to this little CDJ type machine. It's just got a little jog wheel, and you can put an MP3 stick into it, or a USB stick loaded with MP3s of samples, songs, whatever you like. That's what I use this for. But I come over here, and I got a folder that just says J-Zone. And if you need a jump-off point, particularly if you start with drums like I usually do, the man don't disappoint. The man do not disappoint. See what I mean? See what I mean? So many little fills and things to work with. This is one you'd really want to throw into a, chop it up on your MPC, throw it into your DAW, and get all these little bits and pieces so you can arrange them as you see fit. As producer, beatmaker, whatever you want to call it. The yo at the wheels. This one a few times. This beat is fire. Dang. Let's see if that's clean. Clean enough. Jazz, because that's what we're making tonight, nothing but jazz. If you like jazz, you came to the right spot. Here on Footbags Jazz from the Depths, we be jazzing it up. House of Lies. House of Lies. It will not be jazz. It will not be jazzy. I might try to jazz some things up a little bit. I'm also talking out of my ass. It depends what your definition of jazz is, man. It all depends. It all depends on one's own definition of jazz. Jazz. The jazz. Holy smokes. That's not the effect I was looking for. Jazzy one. The jazzy effect. Turn the jazz up at least 17. jazzy that was. Jazzy. Jazzy enough. Jazzy. How much jazz? Medium amount. Raz. How much of the jazz? Some. All of the jazz? No. How much of the jazz? How much of the jazz? How much? Much of the jazz? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit of the jazz. Man, how much? A little bit. Some, but no. How much? A little bit. Yeah. Jazz. 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 All right, we're off to a flying start. We're off to a flying start. Absolutely, it's Tremors. Tremors is in effect for the fallen homie, Burt Ward. He may be down, but he is not out. He is on the wall forever. Pour one out for Earl. Jazz. Jazz. Just talking about jazz. Okay. Rad. Jazz. Things are getting a little jazzy this evening, and I don't mean we're playing jazz. I've just been saying the word. All we got so far is this drum beat, which is a great place to begin with the dog bark. The dog bark. Jazz. Jazz. I'm going to turn that off for a sec. I got a folder on the old USB stick full of samples and whatever of my beats. I just want to find one that I can basically just low pass the snot out of to steal a bass line. Woo. Lurky. I want to say this is how I originally got the bass line for this one. Now I'm like recycling it in the exact same way. I don't know why that just makes it seem extra rad to me. Sampling low pass sampling a sample I have previously low pass filtered sampled. You know what I'm saying? And then it stops. Wait a second. It's the same beat. It's something. It's one I've sampled before. That's why I was like, hey, I think this one sounds like it might work well with that beat. It's because that bass line is already on that same drum loop. Here on Footbags Live from the Depths, we can't even tell when we've sampling the stuff we've already been sampling before. And here I thought it was cool that I was like double sampling this bass thing. Anyways, let's move on to something else because I'm not just going to make the same beat twice. Not today, anyways. I came pretty close. Lurky. Buzzy. I like this one. This is an original Echoplex. The Gibson rack mount Echoplex. I made this beat with an Echoplex and a turntable. Like 20 years ago. I might try and do something with this. Let's slow it down. Bassy. If you're watching on a cell phone right now, it may sound like I just turned everything off. If you're watching on, yeah, this is long weekend holiday slaps. That's what I should have labeled this episode. Long weekend holiday slaps featuring Footbags. This bass right about here. If you're watching the Depths on any kind of speaker system that doesn't really recreate bass well, it's just gonna be quiet for a couple minutes. Like try and sample this. I might even just take a random snippet. I'm just gonna try this, like when I blindly needle drop and sample get. I'm gonna try and blindly bassline go. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys on the other side. I'm gonna start that again. It went right to the hook where there's just a big held chord. Slow down, it's not as swag. Okay, let's go. Survey says whack or not whack. If you can even hear, like, this is what's going on. a completely different tempo. It's almost turned itself into just like a low end background, not even noise. And this is just something I wanted to try. I basically had no expectations of this being good enough to move on with. I just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, no dice. No dice. Let's go back over here. Let's see if we can finesse it a little bit. Too much more ham. I overlapped when I first started, where it first started looping, but it's all low end, you can't tell. I mean, I looped it perfectly first try. Haha, so much skill in these fingers right about here. House of Lies. House of Lies.
That's jazzy, man. That's jazzy, man. Jazz, 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 jazz. That's jazzy, man. That's jazzy, man. That's jazzy, man. Jazz, 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 jazz.
Jazz.
Just make a little bit of jazz tonight, as you can tell by the amount of times I'm saying the word jazz. Is anyone here that's never heard jazz before? This is one of those I'm gonna tell my kids this was jazz type scenarios. Uh-oh. No, don't hide in your station wagon. Uh-oh. Bad move. Uh-oh. Oh, don't lock the doors. That won't help you. Uh-oh. Should have been listening to jazz.
Footbags.
Be playing the jazz.
That's jazz, man.
Footbags.
Be playing this jazz. Jazz.
Jazz. Jazz, 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 jazz. That's jazzy, man. Jazzy, man. Jazz, 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 jazz,
Jazz.
jazz. That's jazzy, man.
Well, what better thing to add to a jazzy song? Some trumpet. Trumpets can't play chords. What am I doing? I don't even know what keyword. I'm just pressing buttons. On second thought, let's not put in that trumpet. Let's not put in the 8-bit Casio SK5 trumpet patch. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. That lined up easier than expected. Let's sample it before something explodes. Right, the lurk factor just went up. It was peppy up in here. Then we went halftime. And we got some more percussion in the place. This is our bass line. Should I say our repeating bass sample? I'm sticking with it. It's decent. I like it. Let's hear it with just this halftime. on the loop. Right there. That's okay.
Jazz.
It's just jazz, man.
Jazz.
What do you expect?
Jazz.
We're just playing some jazz.
Jazz.
Jazz. If your drums aren't backwards, are you even playing jazz? No. No, you are not. It might be cool, but it's not jazz. There's one thing I know. It's what makes jazz jazz. Step one in your jazz lesson today. Say the word jazz. Lesson complete.
That's jazz, man.
That's right.
That's jazz, man.
step one might be turn some of these tracks off for a second. All right, break it down. There we go.
That's jazzy, man.
That is jazzy, man. You know what I want to find? You know what we got to do? You know what we got to do? I must have. Get out of here, delay. I must. There's no possible way that I don't. I must have some kind of jazz, like legit jazz. I'm thinking I gotta have something on here that's it's gotta have like a little, I don't know, some kind of solo, some kind of jazzy little solo I can steal some snips from. I'm still in the folder of my beats. I don't think I'm gonna find any jazzy solos in a folder of Footbags beats. What is this? Oh, this might be promising. I've got now, here's the real question. Let me pitch this way down. Because I ain't about these copyright strikes. Or not even copyright strikes. I ain't about having the VOD muted in parts because I've used a piece of music that the robots found. Which, you know, I'd have it on my local recording, and if you watch it live, you get the full effect. But it's just not the same if you go back to watch the rerun and it's like, oh, a good old chunk of this rerun's just real quiet. And you're going to miss that part. And especially if I'm looping something and it goes for the rest of the whole depth session, it'll be a real quiet rerun. Put on your bear costumes if you got one. Bear with me for a second here. Be a bear with me. Now this is this is like a piano and bass jazzy album. Not jazzy enough. When I got my jazz pitched down more than 50% right about now, so it's just kind of sounding like sadness. I want like a rootin' tootin' jazzy solo. I don't know if I'm going to find it this way. If this doesn't happen relatively quick. The reason why I'm just sitting here spinning the wheel is because I have the album on this USB stick as one MP3. It's like 50 minutes long. So I'm just, quickly jogging through, take a little peek. It's not a jazzy solo, my man. Keep going. We'll do this a couple times because it's not the funnest thing to watch. And then we'll move on. No, too much eternal sadness, not enough peppy jazz. Let's get out of here. Let's look somewhere else. I wonder if there's probably even something in my vinyl collection. But that's on the other side of the room. You can't even see me over there. All right, scrap jazzy solo. Let's instead what did I just see? I just went past something. Let's see what's in this folder. Let's check this one out. Scoop-a-doop-doop-doop-doo. Scoop-a-doop-doop-doop-doo-doo-doo. Scrolling through these samples. Gonna find a random one. 166. It ain't jazzy, but it fits the mold. I think we've used this recently in a depth session, like that specific one. Jazz. I like how that swells in at the start. Let's see how it plays well with the others. Let's see how it plays. Wow! Everything at once. Go! Let's put a little digital reverb up in here. There it is. Jazz in its purest form.
That's jazzy, man. That's jazzy, man.
We have arrived at the Jazz Lounge. We have arrived. You're on the Coronavirus Twitch. The place to be. For everything jazzy under the sea. So much jazz. So much jazz. I was just layering some of this noise, some of that noise under a track. I bet you didn't even know that noise was going down. I had it so buried in the mix. But it adds a nice little texture. So I thought, hey, let's put it on tape. And it's on this track. I whispered jazz on that track. There it went. Anyways. I like to have fun when I'm making some noises.
Man.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's jazz, man. That's jazz, man.
I don't have high hopes. Let's go in. I mean, I wouldn't do it in a mix. I do find this track, the kind of high-end, stringsy, shimmery kind of stuff, lends itself better to this halftime drum break. And this other one, I like better with the regular tempo drum break. Bring it back. I like this configuration. And then the other two is like the B part, where you just go to space. All they share in common is a bass noise. You could almost segue style start the jam on one halfway through, like I was just saying, you know, it's the B part, like it's only the two things. Why not make it two full jams that are one, you know? It just switches halfway through. Oh, they're getting out the big gauge. Don't look out the window. They're under the ground, man. They're under the ground. They're under the ground.
That's jazz, man. That's jazz, man. Yeah. That's jazz.
just making some jazz. I'm just making some jazz on a long weekend. I'm just making some jazz. I'm just making some jazz on a long weekend. I'm just making some jazz. I'm just making some jazz on a long weekend. I'm just making some jazz. Break it right the hell down. Yes, jazz. Jazz. This is some straight up Thelonious Monk shit. This is some straight up Dizzy Gillespie shit. Oh, the Graboids. Watch out, y'all. Oh, if these guys are on the roof, they already shot the one in the basement. Nope, there it is. It's under the ground. You gotta use your elephant gun for penetration into the ground. Pesky little graboids. Jazz. Yo, Scott. This, I don't know if I know you're a musical guy. You know your way around some music. I've been telling everyone this is jazz. I hope you're gonna back me up on this one. If this isn't the jazziest jazz that ever jazzed. And if you thought this part was jazzy, it gets even jazzier. All this part needs is a Kenny G soprano saxophone solo to make it the pinnacle of jazz. Jazz. Yes, it is. How much jazz? Most of it. How much jazz? Big old heat. How much jazz? About 98%. How much jazz? Bunch. How much jazz? Like a lot. Jazz. That's what I'm talking about. It's jazz. Straight up.
right. Give the drummer some. Zero. Same old samples.
Very ill indeed.
Yeah, forgot about that one.
Very ill indeed.
Just so much jazz. If it ain't jazz, I don't want to hear it. Oh, the lawnmower flipped over. Run, Val, run! Dang, Graboid's coming. That's what's up. What does she call it there? Like a scum sucker or something like that? Scumbag? Some kind of real low-key insult. going well.
That's jazz, man.
The plan's still going well. Ah, hell. The plan's still going well. Look, they're digging a hole right now. They're digging a hole. They don't even know. Like, what are they doing? I don't care as long as they're doing it way over there. You won't say that in a minute.
that's some jazz. Jazz from the depths with Footbags. You know what? He reminds me of jazz too. So does Michael Gross, and his mustache for that matter. Reminds me a lot of jazz. That's why I put this on. This is my Fred Ward tribute. Glitched mess. Tribute to Fred Ward. Big ups, Fred Ward. I used to watch this movie. I used to watch this movie almost weekly for an extended period of time. Pretty sure I wore out the VHS copy at the like, you know, country corner store that rented these VHS tapes. I think I may have played a big part in that copy getting worn right out. How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Scott? VHS for your VCR. That's where it goes. Oh, look, they're all stuck on the rock now. We've made it. We made it to them being stuck on the rock. How are they going to get out of this pickle? Oh, yeah, they're still there. It's still there. It's waiting for you. That's what they do best. Sneaky little graboids. This one. Speaking of dialogue retention, this is where he's questioning why he has cannon fuse. He says, "What do you have cannon fuse for?" And he says, "My cannon." Very matter of factly. Always like that part. How's everybody doing? I got all 5 tracks filled and I've played with a bunch of toys. I might just kind of slowly wind this one down, or at least say the talking part. I usually blah 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 at the end, and then, you know, noodle around a little bit more as I kind of footbags off into the night. I hope everybody's doing absolutely. Oh, kaboom! There it goes. Absolutely rad. Here comes the splats. Watch out! Watch out! Oh, there it is. I hope everybody's week coming up is tolerable at a minimum. And I hope things are looking up for everybody. Next week, I think it's next week, is going to be a solid year of Footbags live from the depths. I've got something in the works, in the plans, something brewing up. It's gonna be pretty cool if I can pull it off. Maximum tolerance, that's what I'm talking about. Tolerate all that shit. It's all tolerable. All right, here comes another bomb. This is the sneaky one. This is the sneaky one where they spit it back at them. No, that's the stubby one there, Stumpy, the one they got on the truck. Cooking stream? Are you gonna do a cooking stream? I'd watch. There it comes. Get down. The rock ain't safe no more. Uh-oh. All right in the bag of bombs. That's the last thing you need. Kaboom. Anyways. My name is Footbags. You're right here on this Cold Rhymes Twitch, and if you keep it Bon Jovi rock locked on this Cold Rhymes Twitch, which I highly suggest that you do, you will maintain awareness that on Tuesday at 7 p.m., the Zinzerna Music Hour with P.T. Burnham will be coming at you in full effect. And next Sunday, I'll be back doing my thing. 8 p.m. Sunday nights, Footbags live from the depths. Right here on this Cold Rhymes Twitch. Is it on a different Twitch? No! Hell no! It's right here on this Cold Rhymes Twitch. And if you're not following the channel, we're like 21 follows away from 200. That's a nice round number. If you're not doing it already, follow the channel. It's real easy to do. It's one click of a mouse. And it's like a fresh way to show support. He's got a plan. No, he doesn't have the plan yet. He'll have a plan in a minute. And then neither of them will have the lighter. She's got the lighter. And they're all gonna run. You know how it do. And then you get to the best line in the movie, the "Can you fly, sucker? Can you fly?" The answer is no. They cannot fly. They cannot fly. Hard as they try, they cannot fly. Yeah. Footbags live from the depths. He's you can look at his face. He's brewing the plan up right now. He's like, I'm gonna go for it. Off he goes. But who's got the lighter? He doesn't got it. Oh, they're checking. Oh, but she's got it. Run. Graboid's gonna get you. I tell you what. Graboid's gonna get you. Not yet. Did you see how ready he was right there? He was so ready. I guess my head's in the way. You can't see how ready he is. He was real ready. There. Can you fly, sucker? Can you fly? No. Watch. See? No. It did not. Not even close. Flew like a chicken. Anyways. My name is Footbags. This has been live from the depths. I'm just going to kind of footbags off into the night now. I'll switch it back to the intro screen, twiddle some knobs for another minute or two, and then be on my merry way. Have yourselves fantastic evenings. If there is a bee or two in your roof, shoo it away. Say shoo. Shoo, roof bee. Find a beehive. Find a bee's nest. Find one of those places where bees live. It's a way better place than a roof for a bee. I don't remember what I was saying, but it was something about bees and roofs because I'm out of here. I'll be back next Sunday. Come check it out. It might be something extra rad. Peace to Fred Ward. Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that. What a pair. Freddie Ward and Kevy Bacon. And on that note, get the hell out of here. Peace.
That's jazzy, man. Jazz.